You want her to notice you, but the more you try, the less she sees. Here's the brutal truth. Women are not drawn to effort. They're drawn to energy. You can't fake presence. You can't fake control. And you definitely can't fake the mindset of a man who doesn't need anyone, but is still desired by everyone. The men women can't resist, they follow a different code, a code of Stoic attraction. These 5 rules will not only change how women see you, they'll change how you see yourself. 1. Detachment is power. Most men fall into emotional slavery. One compliment from a woman, they melt. One text left unread, they spiral. That's not power. That's dependency disguised as romance. A Stoic man rewires his brain. He knows, what's not in your control does not deserve your energy. When you detach from outcomes, whether she stays, leaves, texts, calls, you suddenly gain leverage. Because emotional detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means not being controlled. And that unshakable presence? That's rare. She will test you. She will push you emotionally to see if you react. But when your face remains unreadable, when your actions remain unmoved, she'll feel it. You don't need her approval. And that realization, it pulls her in. Why? Because women aren't attracted to desperation. They're attracted to dominance over emotion. 2. Purpose over pleasure. You want to know why most men fail with women? Because they revolve around women. Their lives orbit her attention, her moods, her availability. But a Stoic man is different. The man on a mission doesn't chase, he leads. He wakes up with purpose. He's too busy, building, too obsessed with legacy to chase fleeting pleasure. He doesn't scroll to see if she liked his story. He doesn't send 3 messages in a row. He doesn't reschedule his grind for a dinner invite. He knows attraction is a byproduct of alignment. When a woman sees that you're living with purpose, beyond validation, she feels safe in your direction. Your mission becomes magnetic, not because you're selling it, but because you're becoming it. A man in pursuit of greatness becomes impossible to ignore. And when your presence reflects purpose, not neediness, she will want to be part of your world, not the center of it. 3. Emotional discipline is magnetic. You've heard it said, nice guys finish last. That's wrong. Emotionally fragile men finish last. The Stoic man is emotionally disciplined. He does not flinch when tested. He doesn't snap under pressure. He responds, never reacts. Why does this matter? Because emotional control equals psychological safety. In a chaotic world, most women live surrounded by instability, fake validation on social media, flaky men, emotional roller coasters. But when she encounters you, calm, grounded, unmoved, she feels something rare. He's different. He doesn't lose himself. This doesn't mean you suppress emotions. It means you own them. You speak from clarity, not chaos. You guide with silence, not shouting. Women subconsciously crave leadership, not dominance over her, but dominance over yourself. Be that man, and she will always remember you. 4. Silence is a weapon. Want to know what most men do wrong? They talk too much. They explain their value. They overexpress their feelings. They fill every silence with noise, thinking it'll make her stay. But true power? It's found in strategic silence. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates attraction. When you don't always reply fast. When you say less but mean more. When you let her wonder. You stop being predictable. You stop being average. Women don't fantasize about what's told to them. They fantasize about what's withheld from them. A Stoic man doesn't chase conversation. He speaks when necessary, and every word carries weight. He's not silent because he's shy. He's silent because he's in control. Let silence be your reply to contempt. Marcus Aurelius. When she expects you to chase, and you don't. When she tests you, and you smile instead of argue, she'll start questioning her own grip. And that psychological disarmament? It's irresistible. 5. Value yourself like a king. Let's say it clearly. Most men are rejected because they reject themselves first. They walk into interactions already believing, I hope she likes me. She's out of my league. I need to prove I'm good enough. This is weakness. And weakness repels. A Stoic man flips the frame. I'm the prize. I'm not here to impress. I'm here to observe if she fits into my world. This doesn't mean arrogance. It means standards. You don't give energy to everyone. You don't tolerate disrespect. You don't pursue what doesn't pursue back. The most attractive man isn't always the best looking. He's the one who knows, my time is sacred, my peace is valuable, my heart is not cheap. That mindset changes how you walk, how you speak, how you look into her eyes without blinking, because you're not afraid of losing anything. You can't be rejected if you don't seek validation. You can't be broken if your worth doesn't come from her. And that level of self-worth, it forces the world, including women, to see your value. Message. Attraction is not about tactics. It's about truth. And the truth is, women can't resist the man who's mastered himself, the man who doesn't flinch when tested, the man who stays quiet when most would beg, the man who walks away without hatred, because his peace matters more than her presence. Be that man, not for her, not for revenge, but for your own freedom. Because once you become that man, you stop chasing women, and they start chasing you. Comment below. Which rule are you mastering first? Subscribe if you're building the kind of power that speaks in silence. Like and share this if you're done chasing and ready to command.